So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click inside of here to set my scale. And there's a couple ways that I can do this. I mean, I can zoom all the way in, or I can go down here on the bottom, click on this, and I know it needs to be 1 inch equals 10. And I can see that as soon as I do that, some of the details are kind of not inside of the viewport. So what I'm going to have to do is kind of move them around so that they're kind of arranged in a way where I can see everything. So I'm just going to double click off of it really quick, zoom all the way out, double click inside, and maybe this one. I'm just going to select the whole thing and type move. I'll move it up to here. And then there was another one over here. Hit escape. Select all this again, type move. Bring it closer to the other ones, maybe right here. So that way it's kind of centered in my paper. And I can see that my scale is still set to 1 inch equals 10 feet. So for every inch, like real world inches, that represents 10 feet. And so if I was to plot this out and put my scale on the drawing, and for every inch on my scale, that represents 10 feet. So I like how this is, so I'm just going to double click off, and then I'm going to click on the viewport. And then once I click on the viewport, I can either right click on it, and there should be a way to lock the display so I don't accidentally change it by zooming in and out by accident. Or I can go over here, and there's another little lock pad. Selected viewports are locked. So now if I double click in here, and if you notice if I zoom in and out, it's not going to change this scale. It will always be 1 inch equals 10, which is kind of handy to know about.